Yeah. Those boundary lines, yeah, of a tract of land with their angles and terminal points known as meets and bounds. Yes. There's a lot of other um, real kind of legal phrases. Yeah. There's what's known as minor. Oh, military law, the branch of law that concerns military discipline. Hmm. And the government of persons employed in the armed forces. Yes. Not to be confused with martial law. Oh, is that right? Yeah. Now, it's military law is not to be confused with martial law. No. Let's see, martial law, temporary jurisdiction or rule by military forces in an area. Yes. Where civil law and order do not exist or have broken down. Oh. It is really no law because it suspends existing laws and procedures for administering justice. Now, let's say I lived in a county that had decided that they were in conflict with the law. Yes. Because of their conflict of interest enforcing the laws. Yes. Now, when this whole idea of the law being broken down, pooch, it's really no law at all, is it? Because it suspends the existing laws that you have a conflict with. Yes. And the procedures for administering justice. Now, in the last week or so, we've been talking about misprision of felony. Pow! And then yesterday, I introduced the concept of misprision of treason. Yes. Now, it looks to me that you suspended the existing laws known as the RCWs right now. You suspended the existing federal laws. Yes. Hmm. And then you suspended the actual procedures for the administration of justice. Yes. Now, let's really look at what you decided to do. You declared martial law, and you're the sheriff right now. Well, I think it would be treason. And as much as you dislike that word, pooch, I'm going to get you for treason. And then I'm going to get every sheriff, yes, in this state for misprision of treason. Does every fucking sheriff understand? Now, when I inform you that you can't use forgeries to issue court orders, and you said, well, we just can't enforce the law. Yes. When I told you that you can't violate the civil rights of American citizens, and you made up some bullshit excuse that, well, if you have a problem, you can motion the court. The court has declared martial law right now, didn't you? You took it upon yourselves, yes, to be the law that happens to be martial law. Yes. And this martial law says that we can issue court orders based upon the fabricated, yes, contradictory affidavits of declaration of a lying prosecuting attorney on the island of Guam. Ooch. And then we can give your kids, yes, your sons, right, to your wife without any due process of law when issuing a dissolution of marriage. Yes. We can use martial law to do whatever we want. Now, it's not to be confused with military law. Poe. See, I informed you, yes, that you violated my civil rights. And after 3 years and 10 months of it telling you, yes, it's against the law to do what you did, yes, you decided to use martial law. Right. Why don't you give me the ownership of each and every cemetery? Yes. In every city, oh, every town, every reservation, oh, all the counties, yes, in every state, oh, and then all federal cemeteries. Because my thought is, well, I don't want to be buried next to the persons that I love. Yes. I'd rather spend all eternity by myself in the middle of a large tract of land. Yes. Now, are there any conditions for land use when you want to have a cemetery? I'd call it a business. Yes, you would. I could sell burial plots to other individuals. Yes. And I need approximately 1 million acres for it. Because the thought is, well, I just call it a cemetery. Yes. I'd put myself out there in the middle of 1 million acres. I'd get a little gravestone. Here lies Paul Budnick. Yes. In the middle of 1 million acres. Yes. Because right now, some corrupt sheriffs decided to declare martial law. Now, why don't you get me the largest landowners in the United States of America, inclusive of every fucking state of the United